Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nusha Syedzati binti Azlan and my group member is Aimuni Aina binti Hasnan and Muhammad Faiz bin Abdul Rahim. In our presentation, we will talk about the riverbank erosion in Kilim River at Langkawi. I will start first about the problem of the riverbank erosion. The problem of riverbank erosion is influenced and encouraged by the continued raining and rapid flooding. Erosion and mass wasting process are the main cause of the erosion in the mangrove region. Sungai Kilim riverbank erosion have a water and noise pollution from the facility construction, boat activity and disruption of the mangrove reserve area and the overall landscape due to boat wave. With mangrove forest as well as its flora and wildlife, Kilim Geoforest Park is a popular destination. Riverbank erosion is accidentally brought on by the growing number of tourists visiting Kilim River and the increased uses of boat. Boat wave might be the primary driver of the riverbank erosion. The energy produced by the boat wave is known to move from the boat to environment and it induces erosion. Whereas environmental problems are brought on by the travel-related service and other activities. The impact of bank erosion is mostly on land when steady crop and disrupt and human homes are lost by overbank flood. It happens during flood when the near bank flow velocity and elevation put the bank under the shear stress that is a larger than critical shear stress required the bank material. The wave created by the boat gradually eroded the riverbank, reducing the area covered by mangrove and hurting the ecosystem, flora and wildlife. However, petrol, smoke and oil emission from the large transportation system that support the tourism sector have an effect on the environment. To avoid uncontrolled speed contribute to riverbank erosion.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Aimuni Aina binti Hasnan and I will proceed with data of previous study assessment of riverbank erosion at Kilim River, Langkawi. The data taken in two different years, 2005 and 2012. Based on Table 1, the total erosion value of Transect 1 is 23.67%, while based on Table 2, the total erosion of Transect 2 is 66.42%. As we compare, Transect 2 have highest percentage of erosion than Transect 1. Move to the graph. As we can see on figure 1 of Transect 1, the first segment of the graph indicates accretion, while it begins to fall toward the end of the transect, which represent erosion. To explain, Transect 1 have less erosion because it no tourism activity, while the Kilim jetty facing erosion because it the main entrance to the Kilim Karst Geoforest Park, which affected by the visitors in this area. While on figure 2, the line graph shows that the trend of the graph is declining after the jetty stated by Suhaimi et al. 2018. This indicates degradation toward the river mouth. For Transect 2, there is more erosion toward the river mouth because this area is the part of the tourism activity where they can use speedboats to see the natural environment of limestone cave in mangrove. To add, erosion occurs because the Kilim River as main tourist attraction such as recreational boating and sport tourism. Next, the growing of visitors lead to increase the construction activity, for instance constructing hotel, resort and other facilities. To add, deforestation for cleaning land lead to this problem. The mangrove removal caused the natural barrier less effective to erosion. Therefore, additional studies are important to ensure the sustainability of ecosystem.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faiz bin Abdul Rahim. My matric number is 2022887612. So today in this session, I will explain about how computer programs or technology can help us to research the problem or help with a solution. We as a human require the use of computer programs to track and keep a watch on problems that could arise later. Now, let's take a look at how computer system and software can be utilized to analyze riverbank erosion. The use of computer program is essential for tracking and monitoring potential problems related to riverbank erosion and for supporting the implementation of the suggested remedy. Computer simulation and algorithm are heavily used in the design and development of wave barriers. Computat- Computational fluid dynamics (CFD) is a method of controlling dimension, area and volume by doing calculation on each dividing element using computer processing. Engineers can now forecast how various types of wave barrier will interact with approaching wave using CFD models, which replicate the behavior of water and wave. Additionally, computer programs help with things like better evaluation and decision because they include decision support system. Computer application facilitate data management and real-time monitoring of wave pattern and beach condition. Okay, next, we move on to the next section, which is the prototype. The rise in boat traffic and the amount of tourists visiting Kilim River unintentionally contribute to riverbank erosion, in addition to lowering the area covered by mangrove trees and harming the ecosystem flora and fauna. The boat-generated wave slowly erodes the riverbank. So, we would like to propose the construction of a wave barrier in order to stop the wave brought on by tourist boats. This is done so that the barriers that are built can slow down or lessen the wave energy that is produced by boats. Our prototype consists of several parts. The first one is floating wave barrier, and the second part is gabions. As we can see here, each gabion was strengthened by structure holder that was planted deep down the riverbank. And the final part is 3D printed curve. Okay, now let's take a look at some explanation about this part. The first one is wave barrier. Wave barriers are systems designed to reduce the force and effect of wave on coastal areas. Wave barrier design often involve physical barriers that block and dissipate the energy of incident wave. There are three types of wave barriers that are often used. The first one is rubber mount, vertical wall, and floating. Therefore, the design chosen for this prototype is floating wave barrier. Okay, next, gabions and 3D printed curve. Gabions are used to slow rock flow or to stabilize slope with erosion problem and soil instability. 3D printed curve were used to prevent strong wave from eroding the riverbank. Strategically located at the front side of the gabion, this curve acts as a formidable protection against the corroding forces of wave. On the next slide, there is our references that we used to complete our assignment. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.